And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. Welcome. Everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. Magician is out there with Jamison. Then there's Parker. Then it's Hancock. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Now we know the rumor mill is always active at this point of the season, Richard. For players, what's it like being mentioned in trade talks?
It can be a blow to your confidence, and it can also make you lose a little trust in your organization. You just have to remind yourself it's not personal, just business.
Here's Clutch. The three-pointer, no good. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Magician's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Rockets. Pass to Magician. Here's Clutch. Launches a three. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Fires the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's McKenzie, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. To the inside. Here's Hancock. His last outing, he had 8 points. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Magician's shot is good.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Outside, Jamison. And Hancock gets it to go. Hancock's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Here's Clutch. Rebound by Parker. The Rockets have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Here's Clutch. Here he goes. Here's Norman. And Parker with the block. Rockets leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the 3-pointer. He has 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Freak. Now, man. Out to the wing. Here's Clutch. There's the pick to stop the run. Rebound by Jamison.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Pass to Hancock. Here's Magician. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hancock. Can't cash in from the high post. Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Magician passes to Clutch. The baseline J. He gets it in there. Clutch has got his second bucket of the night.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Pass to Hancock. Here's Magician. Slim pulls it in. Here's Magician. Jamison covering. Here's Magician. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Clutch. Puts it up. The Rockets pull it in.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Washington's checked in for Hancock. Back to Jamison. Washington passes to Parker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Freak. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Parker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jamison kicks to Washington. And here's Jamison. Parker sets the screen for Washington. The tray. Outside for Jamison. Pass to Washington. Another shot. Now here's Parker. Off on the layup. Here's Clutch. 5 points in the game. Here is Slim. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Magician missing. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Jamison. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Rockets making a switch here. Here's Spencer. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
"15 seconds left to play here in the first. From past the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets ahead. They finish off the first quarter with a tremendous. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Davis. Jamison is out there with Freak. Then there's Parker, and it's Washington in at the 1.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Outside, Davis. Going inside, outside, Jamison. Pass to Washington. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here is Slim. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Clutch the pass to Magician. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Magician's got 6 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. All sorts of time. That one falls. Magician's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
He takes it in. It's tipped. Here's Spencer. Jamison covering. Spencer the pass to McKenzie. And it's all evened up. Slim's got his second bucket tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Davis kicks to Parker. Now Washington still yet to score. Out to the right wing. Davis dishes to Jamison. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 5. They need this one. Here's Parker, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Parker's got his second basket.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Here's McKenzie, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Washington. He lobs it up, and a slam dunk by Jamison.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Magician. No good on the 3. Rockets leading by 4. Washington with it. And there's the drive. Basket counts.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clutch the pass to Mr. Clutch. To the paint. Here's Clutch. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Washington, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You take a look at Jamison. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Clutch, good. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Chums, we appreciate the update. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Hancock.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Pass to Parker. Here's Hancock. From 12 feet out. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
1:57 left to play here in the second quarter. Magician passes to Norman. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. On Monday, then on Tuesday. Gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. 1:31 left in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. McKenzie passes to Clutch. Down low, Norman. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Hancock. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Parker passes to Magician, and Slim picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight. And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter.
To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. .27 seconds left here in the second. No coverage that time. He's got 9.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Here's Clutch. He's got 15. Floats one. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the free throw, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And
Well, I think for the home team, they've dominated night after night, the way my teams did. We're the critics they had at the beginning of the season.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Magician is out there with Slim, and it's Clutch, and it's the Dude, and it's Norman in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Hancock. It's deflected. Here's Clutch. Pass to Man. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Rockets' shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Hancock. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And he's good on the three ball. He's got 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Magician's shot is good. Magician's got 10 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Jamison left side. Pass to Hancock. No good with the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Clutch. Here's Man. A three-pointer is right on target. Man's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Hancock. He's got 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Rough start to the second half for them. Only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Clutch. Here's Magician. Drains it from beyond the arc.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Jamison. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Clutch the pass to Norman. Shot from 12. Clutch can't hit. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Nice shot by Jamison.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clutch the pass to Norman. Here is Slim. Pass to Man. Here's Clutch. He's got 17. Can't hit that one. Jamison the pass to Hancock. Fires the 3. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Clutch. Pass to Magician. Hits the three-point bomb. Magician's got 16 points.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Screen by Parker. This one for 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Here's Clutch. Pass to Slim. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Magician. Outside, Jamison. Here's Hancock. He has 6. That's a hand on it. And Parker stays with it.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Hancock, the pass to Parker. To the wing on the left. His 3-pointers off the mark. Gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. The 11-footer, Magician's shot is good. Magician's got 12 points here in the second half.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Hancock, the pass to Magician. From downtown, sinks the 3-pointer.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Magician. 20 points for him. They set the pick. 1:04 left in the third. Pass to Mann. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Mann's got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
From outside the arc, here's Hancock. Pass to Magician. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Slim. The Rockets also changing it up. Freaks checked in for the Magician. Davis comes in for Jamison. And Washington subbed in for Hancock. 32 seconds left to play here in the third. Just 3 to shoot from deep Washington. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Clutch to the left wing. Here's Magician. Misses, and he wants that one back. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They're up by 7. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's moving.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Rockets. They've got Slim. Freak is out there with Parker. Then there's Washington. And it's Davis in at the 2. And that one drops for him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Norman. And he drops it in from the low post.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Washington inside. Parker passes to Slim. Back to Parker. Here is Slim. Pass to Washington. And it's Parker at the elbow. Here's the drive and the dunk by Parker. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 17 rebounds.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the Rockets making a change here. Jamison's checked in. Here's Spencer, and the layup falls. Spencer's got his first basket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Slimmy's checked in for Freak. Magician's checked in for the Rockets. That one misses. Has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Parker sets the screen for Jamison. Back to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Washington. Pass to Slim. And the 3 ball is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target from outside. Rockets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now, man. To the paint. Here's McKenzie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Slim's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to man. Lets it go from deep. Rockets with the rebound. Parker's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Swiped it away. Inside, Parker with the steal. Now, here's Washington. He started close. It's intercepted. And they're moving it up. Here's man. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The first one falls. Magicians checked in for the Wizard. Both free throws good from man. Rockets have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. And here is Washington. Pass to Jamison. 6 on the shot clock. Washington passes to Magician. And good that time. Magician's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Magician. Here is Slim. Clock at 6. There's the screen. Buries the deep ball.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Freaks checked in for Mr. Clutch. Here's Washington. Oh, that's blocked. And they're running. Oh, what a play inside.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Clutch. He's covered by Washington. And it misses. Rocket shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And that's in there.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
That free throw good from Jamison.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish despite getting hacked there and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And that one is good.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And that one misses. Washington inside. Defended by Man. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. .109 left in the fourth quarter.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Now, here's Washington. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. Washington hits them both. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Got it to go off the glass.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
On the free throw, no good. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Washington.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Right side, Jamison launches it. No good. And an intentional foul right there. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Up next, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. The NBA, and this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's man in at the small forward position. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Mr. Moves. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Beast. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. Here's Kaman. Right wing. Now man. It's Beasley on the wing. Back to man. Pass to Kaman. Beasley outside. The 3. Counted from distance.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Here's the Beast. Takes a 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Knight can't hit. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Man misses. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Mr. Moves the pass to the Beast. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. From 11 feet away, that one goes in. The Beast has got 5.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Pass to Knight. Here's the dude. Knight, the pass to Beasley. Here's Knight, defended by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Outside man. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Mr. Moves. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Knocks down the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Man, the pass to Kaman. Back to man for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Beast passes to the closer. The quick look, no good that time. Gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Kaman. Here's Knight. Out left to the wing. Beasley outside. Knocked away. 6 to shoot. In transition. Here's Magician. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Kaman. He's scoreless. Takes it inside. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here we go. Jackson, the pass to the Beast. Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to the Beast. Clock at 6. Here's Mr. Moves. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It's a 5-point game. Here's T. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And Brooks drops them both. Here's T. Pass to Knight. Out to the wing. Here's Skinny. And he's going for the lob. Here's Che. Lets it go from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Pass to Knight. To the wing, right side. Here's Skinny. Yet to see a basket. Key with a bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Clutch passes to Che. Let's go with a 3. The dude with the rebound. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Brooks outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside man. Pass to T. Here's Knight. Outside man. And he drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Clutch passes to Brooks. He drops it from range. Brooks has got 7 points.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see